happy with Ruby. There's no Lunos in the game, so.
Yeah.
You're just not a fan, are you?
I'm not a fan of Ruby and Lunos in a single lineup. Especially if you're not against Uranus.
There it is.
Good call.
Good call, Wolf. Doing work.
I told you, get the candies, the mind candies away from Wolf. He's getting too much IQ.
Yeah, for context, guys, we have little candies that are brains that Twisted Minds gave us, and they do claim that you can gain some IQ. Dominkite looks to be going at least in the mid lane, and he's going to find a surprise.
Oh, Haji getting a pick off here. Nice ultimate catch there from Haji, but Aurora, they're going to have to get this turtle for free because the Hayabusa wasn't even there. One Garode onto Super Yoshi, not able to find any sort of significant damage, but here comes the YSS with a Mountain Shocker. Is it going to be enough? They bring down the Grok, and Smart Omega, they lose their roamer in the mid lane.
And he flickered too, right? I mean,
Yeah. This is actually...
Oh, AOG from Light, and they take down Ryzen in his own jungle. Smart Omega. Significant damage onto these roamers.
So here we go, second turtle. James leading up the front, Super Yoshi 2 holding on to the tech charge.
Shocker.
They might force the fight.
Yeah, here comes Ryzen, but the reset from Aurora. Classic approach with the macro coming out from Aurora. James, he has to go back. Mountain Shock has been used by Demon Kite, but Tectonic Charge, but the damage has been done from Edward. Light falls down, however, but there is just a trade coming out from Smart Omega. Now, Demon Kite goes back to the Turtle Flicker coming out from the Phobius. It's not going to catch the YSS, but here comes Zam Force from Netsky, and they still take the Turtle on the side of Aurora. Yue still finding targets on the backside with these arrows, and Demon Kite goes back to farming while they take down the mid turret. Another arrow hits from Yue, but they're going to have to disengage. By the way, that tower had damage reduction.
Yeah, I know. And Super Yoshi's on this side of the map. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do much, but they might sandwich in under the tier 2 turret, knowing that they got this kind of lead.
Looking for the potential setup, the jump from Edward with Light as well on the AOG on the backside with the Mountain Shot of Demon Kite. They don't have damage, however, but they take out Ryzen with the Death Sonata from the Granger. They have the range, they have the damage, and they take 2. Smart Omega, at some point, somebody has to deal with that. They send Ryzen towards the top lane, but they just blitz the Lord from Aurora, and they get the first big objective. Edward zoning on the backside, but they've done their job. This Granger is so massive at this point.
Okay, wave's going to be cleared here. We'll see if they can hold on to the base turrets.
Edward?
Edward.
Oh, he's locked in, but he goes in with the penalty zone. Light saves the Terizla with the Revitalize, though. He falls, but Smart Omega. Arrow is going to hit James. Netsky with his Zaman Force. It is going to be gone for this next push coming out from Aurora. Arrow going to land from Yue, but here comes the bullets from the Granger. They're still going to have to push down this tower with the Lord. But Smart Omega, can they defend? It might look like they will be able to do so.
Just without Light.
Lord, it's not even Lord Dance, honestly.
Control. Look what Edward's doing.
Yeah, Edward's zoning Smart Omega away by himself. Now he's joined by Light. Shadow Kill B has been exhausted from Ryzen, but Light with Unbreakable, he has to go out, however. That's the problem. Like, how do you address these rich guys on the side of Aurora at this point?
I guess you just fight. Smart Omega, they like to be a little scrappy. They might choose a fight here.
Yeah, James is looking to fight with the entry here from the Phobius, but they caught out Edward. But Demon Kite, however, with the winner crown, dodges the Shadow Kill. They take out a Terizla, but the AOG coming out from the Gadalkacha, he's going to be able to catch 3 heroes, but the problem is there's no damage.
They're starting up this Lord here, but look at the positioning.
Pace. Oh, he's not even going for it. He wants to fight. He wants to catch Ryzen behind, but there's a shadow coming out from Ryzen. Light is going to fall, though, and the YSS in the middle lane clearing out the wave. Is he going to be able to get out? Smart Omega, they're going to go for the chase. Haji, he has the exit cornered here. He sees the YSS, but Dominkite is protecting his brother.
Dude, here, are they actually going to take this Lord?
Mountain Shocker used here by Demon Kite. They have Vision, Netsky with the Zaman Force.
They have the base.
Edward takes the Lord, and Demon Kite is inside the base of Smart Omega. The cannon, the HP, is it going to be enough? Triple kill for Dominkite. Winter Crown dodging the ultimate from Haji, and he has the minion wave. Aurora, they're marching into the base of Smart Omega, and they take game number 1. If Edward's not going to be in a team fight, but I just like the concept of having a Revitalize under the penalty zone.
Yeah, that's also true. How about a chip for Super Yoshi?
That's definitely a Grok. So we're basically the same draft over here.
It's just Dom.
It's just Dom and Kite that's different. If you guys miss game 1, who cares? It's up to Smart Omega to answer this. Ryzen has to wait for an opening.
Oh, Edward jumps in once again, but the Revitalize there from Smart Omega. It's enough to sustain the damage, and James is able to outlive the poke coming out from Aurora, but again, the jump, they go back, they find the Selena and the Shadow Kill from Ryzen. It's not going to hit too much on the side of Aurora, but it does kill Edward.
I think they made the adjustments against the arrows. Edward.
The damage enough. Nice. Revitalize once again.
Great Rampart.
From Light, but Edward's exit is blocked off. Good engage coming out from Smart Omega.
Until you get the appropriate itemization in lock. So Turtle's up, last one of the game. Edward will jump in.
Ryzen cannot shadow out. Actually, he shadows in. Shadow kill onto the Turtle, but Aurora doesn't even care. Demon Kite still gets the retribution in, and
good
James landed on by the arrow. AOG as well coming out from Light, but they fight back. James falls, but here comes the Zawan Force coming out from Netsky, and they are going to be able to take out 3 members. Smart Omega sets up for the Lord first.
Is this just going to be a free Lord for them to take? I don't know if Aurora really wants to fight this.
Yeah, they have the vision though. James jumping onto the front line. Edward doesn't have the HP. Netsky is going to be able to bring him down. And the front line of Aurora is gone. Just like that, Smart Omega blitz down the Lord.
Hey, Lord is going to be taken care of though, real quick. Oh, they can force a fight here?
Oh, jump. Here comes Go James. Haji with the combo. Takes out Dominkai just like that. And Smart Omega, they find themselves in front of the base of Aurora. Energy shields are up, but the Moskov is out. Yoshi jumps in with a tectonic charge. Ryzen on the backside with the shadow kill. They take down Yue as well as Edward. 3 heroes down on the side of Aurora.
Huge lead, 6K ahead. Oh no, Lion, okay, half health. I think they're just pushed off the Lord here.
Oh, Vision with the Mana Shocker. Edward with a jump in, but Ryzen is going to be able to get the Lord this time around. No Edward, no Light, and they find the tectonic charge onto Dominkite. No follow-up, however.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic game so far. Lord will charge in the mid turret. Aurora on the defense. Again, a Rampart drop down, but I don't know. Looks like Smart Omega might just go ahead and take another turret here, bottom side, if they force it. Gotta keep watch of Super Yoshi. He doesn't have a flicker though, so they might just get a little bit more damage on this turret. It looks like Aurora will clear things out for now.
Super Yoshi don't have flicker. James does. Earthen Rampart into the tectonic charge, purified by Dominkite, but here comes a shadow kill from Ryzen onto the backside. They take out Dominkite. Gotcha falls down as well. 2 members on the side of Aurora still alive, but can they defend? 1 cannon gonna be cleared out by Smart Omega.
Oh man, they just don't have the
dodge
minions pushing in yet.
James! Okay, that's a bit of a blunder, but he doesn't want to go home. Well, in this case, he does go home because he's out of the team fight, but Smart Omega, they can clear out the tower on the top lane. Minions in front of the base of Aurora. Shadow kill by Ryzen. Winner crown coming out from Demon Kite, but it's not going to be enough. Yue goes out, and Smart Omega takes out the base, takes game number 2, and we go to the second game 3.
We did say that the Vex could be picked up.
He does want to change that 0% win rate.
Okay.
Vexana, like, okay, well, here's one thing. If they had...
Here we go. We'll see if the Vexana pick works here. Haji does have the Eternal Guard, but here we go. Lapu jumps into the front line, uses the Eternal Guard from Haji, but James gets zoned out by the Feather Hair Strike. And we call it. This is what Lapu does into the Vexana, and Yue shuts down the Esmeralda. Light falls, however, onto the backside. But you saw how Haji reacted. Oh, whoa! Ryzen gets caught. Light gets caught by Ryzen here. Use the portal, however, the shortcut is there. But Demon Kite's gonna have to back off.
And he can see Edward just hammering down the top lane because he knows that at any minute's notice, they can just get to the fight because of the ultimate.
Oh, Yoshi gets reminded why there's a lot of value in the Fredrin. 5 seconds of crowd control, but here comes James with falling Star Moon. Flicker in from Haji, landing the stun onto Demon Kite, but here comes that Gracious Rat. It doesn't hit anybody, but Haji goes down, but so does Demon Kite. Ryzen finds the kill. Demon Kite getting the shield soaked up here by James. Feather Air Strike not gonna land. Hoping to catch a hero on the side of Smart Omega. There's 9 heroes here in the middle lane. About to be 10. with Netsky joining the fray. Ryzen with the shadow onto the backside. Flicker coming out from UA, but there's strike though, the punish, and the crowd control is there from Aurora. Eternal Guard used here by Haji, but up to what cost? They can't even find a single target here on Omega.
Oh, they're going to be able to maybe put some pressure on the turret. I thought they would get it, but...
Or timings of their lineup. Demon Kite, though, going alone. Better Airstrike is there, but the damage, it is going to be enough for Ryzen with the Retribution to kill the Fredrin with the Shadow Kill. Super Yoshi left alone in the front line, though. Zaman Force being committed by Dominica. But here comes James with a falling Star Moon. It's big. Onto 2. But where's the other members? Shadow from Ryzen catches light here. Then James still in the front line. Not enough damage to take out the chip, however. They get the purple buff on Netsky.
He gets shadow killed.
Okay, yeah. He doesn't want to use the shortcuts.
Worth it for the Lord, though. So Aurora will get the Lord.
Controlling the wave so well, but this is a concealed play.
Third airstrike onto Netsky. He's able to dodge the third hit from the feathered airstrike, but Super Yoshi in the front line, the bottom line is not going to be enough. Even the AOG does not come out from the Gatot Kacha. James in the front line, still managing the wave. The stun from Edward lands.
They at least want this mid turret. It's a couple hits away. Smart away on the defense.
Better a strike. Deletes the Esmeralda. Dominkite goes in with his Zaman Force. They don't have the minion wave, however. Ryzen is going to miss the Shadow Kill. It's still going to be able to use the ultimate, though. But again, no Aurora. They're going to have to wait for round 2. Ryzen finds the Shadow, but Yue gets out with the Flicker. AOG coming out from Super Yoshi. Here comes the layer of stun from Smart Omega. Revitalize being sustained for Super Yoshi, but the jump from Edward and Demon Kite is going to be repelled here by Omega with the Flicker out. Here comes Demon Kite, unleashing the Harith Go lane for Aurora. And they take down Ryzen.
Well, Smart
This
Omega
came from the bush. That was almost instant that he lands the jump onto Esmeralda, but they find the jump here onto light. The chip's out. Shortcut has been used though. AOG from Super Yoshi to disengage. But Aurora, they still have the Lord, and they still have Dominkite. Better airstrike here used by Yue. Here comes the Zaman Force onto the front line. Ryzen can't even find the Barca because of the Winter Crown. Then James tries to go over the Barca. Here comes the Tower Lock from Dominkite. Winter Crown, and he turns the barangay into his own nation as Aurora continues their domination.